Hola, clases. Para este video vamos a hablar sobre el verbo ser, o en inglés, we are going to learn about or talk about the verb ser. Okay? Ser es un verbo muy importante, okay? And it's going to be the start of starting off our study of verbs in general in the beautiful Spanish language. Without a strong understanding of verbs, you cannot successfully speak a language. We know this to be true. You can know all the vocab you want, but if you don't know verbs, you can't form sentences and you can't speak the language like you would desire. Specifically for this video, our first verb we're going to learn about is ser. And we're going to analyze it. Before we get into the verb itself, something very importante that you need to know are called sujetos, the subjects, right? So whenever you're talking, you obviously have to know who or what you're talking about. Well, our subject pronouns are as follows. Yo means I, tú, you, and that's informal. Él, he, ella, she. Please do not say ella. Remember the double L is pronounced like a Y. Ella, she. Usted, you, singular formal. Nosotros, we. Ellos, they for males. Ellas, they for females. And ustedes, they, which is plural formal. So what is the difference, you might ask, between tú and usted? Because they both mean you. Well, one is informal and one is formal. Well, what's the difference there? Informal is going to be used when you're talking to friends and people you're more close to, I should say, or on your same level. What I mean by that is formal, you're going to use usted when you're talking to someone above you, maybe someone in authority above you, a teacher, a parent, someone like that. Okay, so usted and ustedes are your formal ways of expressing or talking to people. Okay, so something you should know about verbos. Verbs begin as infinitives. Well, what is an infinitive? I'm glad you asked. An infinitive is a verb before it is conjugated, so it's a verb in its original form. Well, what do I mean by conjugate? Okay, so conjugate means to modify a verb from its basic form in order to demonstrate who or what is doing the action. You'll get this as we continue. Okay, so we'll use the verb ser as práctica to describe what I'm talking about here. Okay, ser means to be. So right here, this is in its original form. It hasn't been messed with. I'm just telling you ser means to be. This is what we call the, going back a slide, the infinitive. It's a verb in its original form. We haven't messed with it. We haven't conjugated it yet. We haven't changed anything. Okay? So in order to say I am, you are, he or she is, etc., we have to conjugate it. We have to change it from its original form. Okay? And just in case you're wondering what this Lego is right here, since ser means to be, this is Shakespeare with his holding the skull saying to be or not to be. So good. Okay, so please copy the following chart. This is how you conjugate the verb ser. Yo soy, which means I am. Tú eres, you are. Él, ella, usted, es, which means he or she is, or you are formal. Nosotros somos, we are. Ellos son, ellas son, or ustedes son all mean they are. This is for males, this is for females. This is for formal. Okay? Here's some unos ejemplos for you guys. Unos ejemplos en español. That way you can just see it. Yo soy alta, I'm tall. Yo soy morena, I'm dark-skinned or dark-haired. Yo soy cómica, I'm funny. Yo soy cariñosa, ñosa, that means I'm caring. Y yo soy una profesora de español, and I am a Spanish professor. Okay. Here is doing exactly the same thing, but instead we're changing the subject. Tú eres mi amigo, you are my friend. Tú eres muy bajo, you are short. Tú eres honesto, you are honest. Tú eres ambicioso, you are ambitious. Tú eres un alumno, you are a student. Let's change the subject again. Él es mi amigo. He is my friend. Él es delgado. He's thin. Él es inteligente. He's intelligent. Él es tímido. He's timid or shy. Él es un alumno en la escuela secundaria de Parkview. He is a student at the Parkview High School. Okay, so you see in between all these slides, all I simply did was change the subject from yo soy to tú eres to él es, right? In the same sense, ella es mi amiga, ella es rubia, ella es cubana, ella es simpática, ella es generosa. She is my friend, she's blonde, she's Cuban, she's nice, and she is generous. Here's a way of doing a formal sentence. Usted es mi profesor. Usted es muy alto. Usted es serio. Usted es de los Estados Unidos. Y usted es amable. So he is my professor. He's very tall. He's serious. He is from the United States. He's amable or nice. Or this can mean you are, right? Because it's formal. Okay, a little bit más práctica, just so you can see it in a question form. If you were asked the question, hey, ¿eres alto o bajo? Are you tall or short? You would reply with yo soy, and then your answer, yo soy alto, right? You are, the reply would be I am. Same thing here. Taylor es ambicioso o perezosa? Is Taylor ambitious or lazy? Taylor es ambiciosa. She is, or Taylor is, ambitious. Okay? And that is it as far as explaining everything. What I want to do now is show you a song that'll help you memorize the conjugations of ser. The singing isn't the greatest, but I find it fascinating. And we'll be singing it the rest of the school year to help you remember this verb. So let me play that for you right now.
Ser means to be, and this verb is a mess. Yeah, it's irregular in Espanol and English. I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, they are. Ser means to be, and this verb is a mess. Yeah, it's irregular in Espanol and English. I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, they are. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella es, nosotros somos, ellos son. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella es, nosotros somos, ellos son. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella es, nosotros somos, ellos son. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella es, nosotros somos, ellos son.
Wasn't that just fabulous? And that is the ser song. That was not me singing, by the way, but it definitely gets the point across, and it's very catchy, and hopefully it'll help you remember the conjugations. And with that, that is the end or el fin de este video. So, hasta mañana y chao y adiós.